Hey there, guys. So this evening, guys, I want to talk about buying a stereo system, and I want to talk about brands and where it's made from, what country. A lot of stereos nowadays, guys, um, even from the 80s, they were already made stereos from other countries, from China, Singapore, Malaysia, Korea, even Vietnam. I saw stereos, and some of these stereos, guys, especially when it's modern ones. The modern ones, guys, it's just not that great anymore. They use plastic, the material that they use, the looks. Now it's digital, it's computerized. You see the digital radio station. Today's stereos, guys, very different from 50s, 60s, and 70s. Uh, I would say that the 60s and 70s are better than the 90s and 2000s. Like this turntable, guys, in front of me, you'll see that that techniques that is probably from the 80s. Um, I'm not 100% sure, but it seems like it's a bit modernized, but still, it's a good turntable. And like I said, guys, you know, you always look for a good brand, okay? Or I would say brands. Um, Techniques is one of good brands back then. Pioneer, I would say Akai. Uh, these are the good stereos before. It's, probably um, the what do you call this? The Marantz, the new models, and I would say absolutely, I would say Macintosh, but Techniques, Panasonic, you know, Pioneer. These are popular and good ones years and years ago. Um, the vintage stereos, guys, like I said, um, it has a good quality sound. Like I always mention in my videos, that the quality sound of the vintage ones are very strong and heavy and tough, and the clarity, guys, is just amazing. Um, the new ones, guys, what they did to this stereos, they combined the stereos to the home theater stereos so they can make more money. And this is how businesses does. Okay, this is how the businesses works. They will create something and to impress the buyers. Um, like I said, they combined stereos and home theater for movies and for audios. So to me, I didn't like it because I like the audios alone, and then if it's movie surround sound, then it's a separate stereo or movie theater receiver. So I'm not impressed about the modern ones now, guys. Even the Macintosh, it's just not my thing. Uh, it's just too colorful, bulky, and the lights are really strong and too graphicy. I still like the vintage one, like this one here. So I'm the vintage guy, and I like the old stereos and turntables, guys. So I could never um, pick the modern ones, the black receivers, stereos. It's just not my thing, and it's digital. It looks nice, but there's something about the silver ones, guys. It's just amazing. It has an amazing looks, and the knobs just attracts me a lot, and um, it's just you know beautiful, and it's nice. So buying the stereos, guys, you really be smart because sometimes if you don't know what you're doing, it could cost you more money, and you have to pay the shipping, which is in eBay, guys. You have to pay the shipping because vintage stereos are heavy, and they're not gonna do it for free unless they add it to the price that there's the price that they're selling um, the stereos. So in other words, the shipping, guys, they put it on top of that price, you know, when they are selling that stereos in eBay. And you really have to look around, guys, because if you rush and you're not reading the descriptions and the feedbacks, because you get excited to have stereos, you want it right away, or you know you see that it's a beautiful piece, and then you just go after it and without thinking. And that happens to a lot of people out there, guys, especially the beginners. So you really have to study and to make sure before you buy stereos, because it's your money and you're the one who's going to pay for it. And if you get rip off, then you know you're going to regret. So about brands, guys, there's really expensive brands, and you know um, good cheap brands, but you know that doesn't cost you a lot of money. Like I would say Akai. Akai is a good brand, and the price is just here. It's not here. Like Marantz, it's here. Sansui, it's here. Pioneer, it's here. Panasonic, guys, yeah, um, it's okay. Price is okay with the Panasonic receiver, or um, Harman Kardon is not bad. Or JVC um, Techniques. So these are the average, stereos, and their price is just average. So these are the things that you have to, make sure before you buy stereos, guys. And speaking about brands, Marantz, it's always be high end, and Sansui, Pioneer. But Marantz is really known, and it has a really good sound. And if you can afford to buy Marantz, guys, I mean, it's a good investment. Then you pay more money. You pay maybe 2, 3 times higher than an ordinary receiver, but it's a good investment. I mean, you don't have to buy anymore. You just uh, pay one time, and that's it. So, but stereos, guys, if you are a music lover, it's addiction. I mean, you become a hoarder, I would say, or when you become a collector, or you like stereos or music, and it's a hobby. So you keep, you buy more and more because you never get satisfied, which is not only stereos and other things, and other people does that. So people collect stuff, and they're not content with one, two, three. They want to buy more and more. Yeah. So I guess it's just that's the way it is. So many good stereos out there, guys. And other thing, guys, you can go to you know offer up. There's people sell stereos, or go to Facebook or flea market or garage sale. If you're lucky, you can probably see one in the garage sale. But offer up, guys. A lot of people sell their stereos there. You name it, from speakers to receivers, equalizers, and DVD players, even television. So a lot of people sells in offer up. You can download that from your phone and check it out. Um, Buying stereos, guys, it's not like just like that. You easy. I mean, you really gotta know what you're doing buying stereos, especially vintage stereos, because there's a lot of stereos that has more power and more watts, and you really need to read the back of the stereo receiver, guys, so you can get the right speakers for that receiver, so it doesn't damage your speakers. Yeah. um People you know like stereos, vintage, and a lot of people likes modern stereos. So it depends, their choice. I mean, a lot of people, guys, doesn't like what do you call this, vintage stereos, and a lot of people likes vintage stereos. A lot of people likes modern stereos, the black modern ones, and a lot of people like Bluetooth. A lot of people like Bose. It depends, different people, different, they have different choices and taste. So yeah. So, but guys, if you really want a good investment, like you want to pay 300, $400 or 500, then I recommend you Marantz. Yeah, Marantz, guys, it's approved. Sansui approved, Pioneer. But Marantz, guys, it's my favorite. It's my number one stereo receiver. Yeah, my top of the line stereos brand that I like. Absolutely Marantz, number one. And then goes to Sansui, Pioneer, Techniques. Macintosh, guys, I like Macintosh, but it's just too graphicy and too colorful, and it's just too much. So, the vintage one, I guess, maybe if they have vintage, maybe I would like, but I've never really focused with Macintosh, even in eBay. Sometimes I do look in eBay, but I'm not, I just like the silver ones like that. And Marantz, yeah. So I'm just the vintage guys. I'm a guy, and that's how I like it. Yeah. And I started from, very low price, my stereo system or my receiver. I start from like Kenwood, old Kenwood. I pay $5, $10, and I start, messing around with that receiver until move up until I, now until I got the Marantz. top of the line, expensive stereo receiver. But I started from the bottom, guys. So that's okay. I mean, if you guys are beginner, you can always start from cheap ones, and you know that's how you build um, your knowledge when you start from the bottom, and then you learn, and then you improve your knowledge about stereos, and and then you start deciding for yourself, like, okay, now that I hit that get that level there, and then I want to move up to the next level, and then you go for the expensive ones, so. But if you have the cash, guys, definitely, even if you're a beginner, just go for Marantz. I mean, Marantz, it's a really good stereos, guys, and you're not gonna regret, and you're not gonna keep spending money. So, but if you're a beginner, like you don't have the money, then you start from the bottom. Go to like flea market, garage sale, and then start buying the used receiver, cheap ones, and then buy speakers and turntable. Maybe you can get for $20, and then you start from somewhere, and then you build up until you get the money, and you're ready to spend $500 or almost $1,000 for your stereo system. Then that's good. So you know um, having all the stereos, guys, and you know um, learning to build your knowledge, to improve your knowledge about stereos. It takes time, and it you know um, takes a lot of effort, and you know um, watching in YouTube and watching other people, how they you know um, learn, or how they become a good collector with vintage stereos. Yeah. So all this stuff, guys, is just a matter of time, and one day you will become a good collector with a lot of knowledge about stereos. And always go to YouTube and watch, how they fix the stereo receiver, how they change the capacitors, or the knobs, or transformer. It's there in YouTube, and that's how you learn. So another thing, guys, check out this guy, my favorite. He's my idol. His name is Andrew, from Europe. I believe he's from Netherlands, and he has a YouTube account, and you can watch his videos. His videos is vintage stereo. Okay, vintage stereo. Type it in, 2 words, and check him out. And hit his subscribers, and hit all, and you will get notifications from him every time he upload a new video. And you'll learn a lot of things from Andrew and his friend. Yeah. So check it out, guys. Vintage stereo. So you'll see him there. So, guys, another video here, and another topic. Just having a conversation with you guys, and I hope you guys like this video and you learned something from me, and then I learned something from you. Um, I'll check your videos, guys. If you have one, then it's just sharing, guys. So that's about it. So thanks for watching, guys, and hit the subscribers, and I really appreciate that. And hit all, and you will get the notifications from me every time I upload a new video. So, guys, thanks again, and you have a good day. So for now, say ciao, ciao.